The mommy vlogs have started. Okay, I don't like how that sounds. It is so weird to me that I'm just a mom now. Like, what? What? It has been crazy how my life has completely changed since I was last doing vlogs. Postpartum has been, that's for a whole nother video. We're not going to talk about it right now. It's been crazy. Again, I am so grateful for this life that I get to live, and I can't, like, honestly, I can't imagine life without her. Like, I can't imagine what I can't imagine. I don't remember what life was like without her, I should say. And she's just my whole world now. But it has been crazy hard going through the adjustment of just pregnancy and then now postpartum and just having this sweet little baby without having like my life being my own anymore. It's been crazy, to say the least. And it's been very, very, very difficult, but are good days in the midst of the very hard days, and they are just some of the best days of my life. And again, incredible. Today is like my first official day being home with her. Sam is officially back to work, and the other times I've been home alone with her, it has been a little bit difficult, but I mean, I have to get used to it. And we're figuring it out together. I'm feeding her, so we're just gonna change the angle for a second. We do not have anywhere close to routine, and that's okay because we are just figuring all of this out. And she still is so young to where it's like, yes, I'm starting to try to get like a routine for her, but at the end of the day, she's still a little baby, and we just kind of follow her lead. I know that there's lots of different ways of parenting out there. So this is just how I am doing it. But yeah, I exclusively breastfeed her whenever she's hungry, let her sleep. Obviously I monitor, like, if she's sleeping too long during the day, I'll wake her up, have her play. But yeah, no schedule. Figured that I would just kind of take you with me today. We could kind of just chill. I don't know, we'll just hang out. It's been a while since I have vlogged and, you know, documented this new part of my life. So I'm gonna finish feeding her, and then we'll kind of go from there. This morning, so typically in the mornings, again, no routine. A lot of it is me just spent cuddling her, feeding her. She usually takes like a longer nap in the morning, so we'll kind of chill. Sometimes I'm able to do like some devos. Honestly, it's been very, very hard recently, but if I can, I try to. Sometimes I'll just like read a book because I'm actually a Kindle reader now. I asked my sister if I could have her old Kindle because it was like, I need something to do while I'm feeding her. Might as well be doing something productive other than doom scrolling. So I have been trying to read a little bit more. Sometimes I color, do sticker by number, like whatever I can do to just give me some time for myself, I will do. But yeah, morning is pretty chill. We just enjoy our coffee and milk together. This morning I was actually able to get some stuff done because she took a longer nap, so I was able to get just some like boring adulty stuff like bills, all of that figured out. A few little things off my to-do list. But yeah, I'm gonna feed her and then we'll go from there. We'll see what this day holds. And it wouldn't be a vlog without Mr. Flanagan. Yes, in case you were wondering, he's obsessed with his sister. Absolutely loves her so much, which I'm so grateful for. Yes, you love her, huh? You're her little protector. Flynn has actually been so good with her. I was very nervous, but so far we are doing good. He loves trying to lick her hands though. So we're having to teach him, like, you cannot just go up and lick her hands or her face. But it is so cute. She's starting to recognize Flynn now, which is so cute because before she kind of just like would just stare at him, which she still does. But now I have noticed she'll start to like smile a little bit when he walks near her. So I'm so excited to see their relationship like grow because he's gonna be her little childhood puppy, and I can't wait for that. I figured that I would do a little thrift haul because pre-baby I absolutely, oh gosh, this angle is gonna be the death of me. Let's see if we can fix this. Hey, here's your toy. There you go. Okay, much better. So, pre-baby, thrifting was one of my favorite things to do in the entire world. It's still one of my favorite things to do. Except obviously haven't had as much time to be able to just go out and thrift whenever I want to. But Sam and I were able to have a date night recently, and one of the things that we did, Flynn, one of the things that we did is we went thrifting, and so I figured that I would do like a little thrift haul because I haven't been able to do one in a while. So for old time's sake, I'm going to show you what I found, mainly to inspire you to literally go thrifting, go shop secondhand, because you find the most unique, incredible, oftentimes like better quality pieces for a fraction of the price. And one of my favorite things about thrifting is that like every item that you find just has like a little story behind it. Ellie agrees. She's smiling so big right now that I'm talking about this. She's gonna be a little thrifter too, I know it. Everything that you find just has like a story behind it and is just so unique and special, and I love it. That's one of my favorite things about thrifting. So anyway, that's my little I was gonna say rant. It's not a rant. That's my little gosh, postpartum brain, I can't talk. I hope you know what I mean. I'm just gonna show you what I found. You want to see too, girl? I know you do. This thrifting haul was kind of Christmas holiday inspired. I found so many Christmas things, which I'm so excited about because we weren't able to like decorate and have like the typical, I was gonna say have typical Christmas. That's not what I mean though, because Christmas was obviously so special. You don't need to have all these decorations, a Christmas tree, all these presents. Like, that's not what Christmas is about. Just being together as our new family of 3 was literally made it the best Christmas I've ever had. But one of my favorite things is being able to just like decorate for each holiday. And so I was super sad I didn't get to do that this past Christmas. But this next Christmas, you already know I am going to be going all out. And so just wait until you see what I found. Hopefully you think they're cute too. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of granny core, but that's kind of the vibe. So Ellie, are you ready to see? Look at this. This little sham for a pillow on her bed. What do you think? Do you think it's cute? You like it? Yeah, she loves it. This, obsessed. I know it's granny core. It's not everyone's style, but I love it. And then I also found these like placemats. It was a set of 4. They had another set of 4 I probably should have bought because they were super cheap. Anyway, I just got these 4, and then just wait, I found 2 more that are unique but I figured could still be cute like together on the table. So I found this one, super cute. What do you think? You like? Yes. And then I found, I think it goes this way, this one as well. So thought those are super cute for the dining room table. And then these I'm gonna kind of just figure out like where I can hang them around our home, but I just found this that I thought was super cute. And then again, I feel like this is kind of an ornament, but I think I'm gonna not style it as an ornament, figure out where to put it. But this beautiful little angel, I feel like it's kind of hard to see on the camera. Oh, look at that. And then lastly, this one actually, that kind of ends the Christmas. This one was also just a little thing I found more for Valentine's Day. So thought that was super cute. And then one thing I've decided is that I'm going to be entering my crafting era. We'll see how long it lasts, but I do really want to like just get better about finding hobbies where I can be more creative. And one thing I want to do for her is to like make her scrapbook. I feel like scrapbooking is coming back. Like when I was a little kid, my mom and all the other moms and like women at church would scrapbook. Like there was a scrapbooking group that would meet, and I remember being a little girl and like going with them and like doing my little scrapbook with them. But then I feel like it kind of just became like a lost art, and it's starting to come back, which is super fun. And so one thing I want to tell myself I'm going to do is scrapbook for her. I found these little letters, and then I found this sticker is not for her scrapbook. I want to do something with like Sam and I think I want to make like a frame. Let's see if I can get this focused. Just these 2 little, I think they're doves. Oh gosh, it's not focusing. What in the, there we go. These little doves. Hi. And then I got a ton of stamps because I just thought stamps are so fun. I loved stamps as a kid. Another thing that I feel like is kind of like a lost art. It's not even, is it an art? Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying. But I just thought that these would be so fun for Ellie to be able to do too as you grow up and we do crafts together. You want to use the stamp? So it's just like a little princess castle. Oh, bless you. Bless you. This is like trees. I don't know, just a set of stamps. And then I got some of these. I thought that these would be kind of cute when I write cards to people. Because I want to get better about like writing cards and stuff. I can just like kind of stamp this on the envelope. I don't know. I thought it'd be cute. Again, we'll see. Crafting error. We'll see what I end up doing. That is what I found at the thrift store. I can't wait to go back thrifting and now being able to bring her. Honestly, let's talk about that for a second. As a new mom and just being postpartum, leaving the house with her, it scares me. It stresses me out because I just think about her and I'm like, I don't want anything to happen to her. Like now when I leave the house, it's not just myself that like I'm taking care of. It's another human that I would literally give my life for. And so that in itself is scary. So I'm so excited to like bring her out and experience things with her and take her thrifting. But at the same time, like that absolutely sounds terrifying to me. Also, when she's just this little and unpredictable on how she's gonna be feeling. Yeah, I'm gonna take you out right now. That also in itself is a little bit scary because I'm like, what if she starts crying? What if she has to eat? Like, so many things to think about. But again, we'll figure it out. We're new to this and we're learning as we go. But yeah, I need to try to go brush my teeth and make some food. Will you let me do that? Maybe? One thing that I also want to make sure that I say throughout this video is that I do not want people to get the impression that my days are these perfect stay-at-home mom, no crying, she has it all together type of video. I have found myself having a very hard time as I have seen like on social media, just seeing these other moms. Mainly I'll see like new moms and I'll look at them on social media and they literally look like they have it all together, and their baby is perfect and like they don't have any issues. And obviously social media is a highlight reel and that is not the case at all. And I know that it is not their intent to portray that on social media. But as someone who often is just surviving to get through the day, and yeah, I have days where she will literally cry nonstop and I don't know what to do to help her and I am just on the struggle bus. Often it can feel like I am the only mom out there that is experiencing that or going through that, and I'm like, feel like I'm failing essentially, like everyone else has it all together. And so I do not want that to be the case with this video, because what you haven't seen is me recording her crying a lot this morning, like more often than she hasn't been. I just don't want to, put that type of content, for lack of better words, of her like that out on the internet, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, we do not have it all together. It's a miracle I got dressed this morning. Still have not brushed my teeth. Still have not eaten breakfast. We are trying our best, but I just want to make sure I say that. And if you are a new mom watching, or a mom in general who feels like she is literally just surviving and in the trenches, you are doing an incredible job, and you just loving that child is everything that they need. And so I just want to make sure I say that, because we do not have it all together over here, not even close. We're just trying our best. That I would share a few things that I have found very helpful in these first few months postpartum. When you find out that you were having a baby, let me rephrase that. If you are just like looking at baby stuff, there is so much stuff out there, like so many different options of the same exact thing building a baby registry was honestly so stressful for me, especially because I love to like use some, what am I saying? I love to use more like low toxic, non-toxic things. And so there's so much out there on the market. And so I also knew that I wanted to keep things a little bit more minimal. I didn't want to have like a ton of things that I didn't need, because it can be very easy to just like want everything for your baby. And there's a lot of great, really useful products out there, but I just wanted less clutter, I guess. And even what I have now, some people would look at and be like, that is so much stuff that is unnecessary. And I know I am not minimal by any means, but I have tried to like only keep stuff and buy stuff that I feel like I would use like every day, every week. And so I want to just share a few things that I found have like actually been really great. And then I do eventually want to make a whole video on like some of my favorite baby products, some things that I had on my registry that like I haven't really used, just because I think that could kind of be helpful for some people. So if you are interested in that, let me know. But some things that I've absolutely loved. So first thing, a diaper bag. That is something that you probably want to have. You want to have some sort of bag that you can bring with you to just like throw stuff in that your baby may need when you're out and about. I do have like this bigger diaper bag, which I do love. But sometimes I have noticed that like bigger diaper bag is just harder to carry. And then sometimes I'm like, I want something like cute to wear. You know what I mean? One thing that I found is I have this tote bag that I absolutely love. And this is pretty big, okay? This is like the size of me. But one thing that I recently discovered that I can do is I have this little diaper pouch. It's actually not little, it's pretty big. Like that's my head, this is the size of it. But it's perfect because I can fit diapers, wipes, I can put diaper cream, an extra outfit, like whatever I may need for her in this pouch. And then it very easily just goes in this tote bag like so, and I still have room for like my stuff. And then this is really cute and I can wear this out and like feel like a cute mom, but also like have everything that I need. So a little pouch like this has been a game changer. Another thing that I have loved, this is not really a baby product or something that you need at all, but Sam and I spontaneously bought this little camcorder. It's actually really dirty right now. I need to clean it. It's from Camp Snap. And I'll like try to link it down below if I can. But this thing is actually so cool. So it is like a vintage camera. You can see like what you record through this little eye hole. There's different like settings that you can kind of put on for like different filters, I guess. You can change the aspect ratio. And the cool thing about this is that you cannot just like see the footage on this. You have to like plug it in like an old-fashioned camera to a laptop and like view your videos there. But this has been so nice to just be able to like, if we're doing something for her for the first time, like grab this out and just take videos of her on this. One, it gives that like old-fashioned homey video vibe. Two, I like that I don't have my phone, even though I have so many pictures of her on my phone. Like I'm constantly taking pictures and videos of her throughout the day on my phone. The dog's going crazy. But it's also just like another thing that I'm doing less on my phone, I guess. But I love this so much. So highly recommend this. It is a little bit pricey, but I would say that it is worth like every penny. And I'm a photographer, and so like I have a little bit of experience with cameras, and I think that this is incredible. So I highly recommend this. This has been so helpful because I have had to use this a lot. Her nails grow very fast and I have not wanted to try to like clip them. I did try at first because I actually bought this like on my own a few months later because I wanted to wait to see if I actually needed it. And it was way too hard. Her hands were like so squirmy. I did not want to cut her. And so this has been great. This one's from Mom Cozy. So I've loved that. And then these Oogie Boogie sticks, I think is what they're called. Oh, Oogie Bear sticks. This is for getting those boogers out. And I think one side's also for like earwax when they get older. This has been awesome. Having a winter baby means that there's a lot of congestion that comes with that. And so honestly, I was kind of like going crazy trying to figure out what to use because those like little nose suckers that they give you at the hospital, I could not figure out how to use it. And I was also so scared to like stick that up her nose. That was just terrifying to me. So I tried so many times, did nothing. I have an electric one that I know people love. I have not really had to use it yet. Sleeping with a humidifier has helped a lot, but these Oogie sticks, they're such a funny name. These have been great. A thermometer. I have checked her temperature so many times, and there's many times where I did not need to check her temperature. I kind of just did because I was getting a little bit anxious that she could be getting a fever. I kind of just had this one that I used for Sam and I, and this one I still will use on her, even though I know sometimes these aren't very accurate on babies. I still use this one because literally it's just putting it up to her head, not invasive at all. And then usually I'll add, I think my mom told me you can add like a degree or two to those to get like a more accurate reading. But then one night when I thought she was running a fever, my sister, I think, grabbed this for me. It's just from like CVS, and it has 3 different types, so it kind of can grow with them. So there's oral, arm, and rectal, so you have all different options to check their temperature. But to me, I feel like that is kind of like something that saved me first few months. Whenever I'd get anxious, I would just use one of those to take her temperature just to make sure everything was okay. This portable sound machine from Hatch, love this. Use that every night for her, and it's easy to bring on the go. And then, like I said, a humidifier has been key, especially with a winter baby, just to kind of help with congestion. A salt lamp has been great for like in reddish light, just for middle of the night feedings, or if I just want to keep it dim as we sleep so I can easily check on her. And lastly, because I could go on and on talking about baby products, but that's for a different video. Some things that I didn't know that I would love as much, or people kind of told me I didn't really need, that I was gifted actually, that I have absolutely loved and have kind of saved me in these early few months. I just want to share some of those too. So first thing, a mobile. This is not a need by any means. And I know a lot of people were like, your baby doesn't even really look at it. They don't acknowledge it. Like it's kind of just for you for decoration. When I tell you this farm mobile is one of Eliza's favorite things in the world. Every time she sees it, she smiles. Every time I lay her down in her bassinet and I need to like go to the bathroom or go do something real quick and I have that over her, she is content and she smiles at it. She loves this thing. So if you want a mobile, get a mobile because your baby may love it. And then just like some easy to grab toys. When they're little, they really do not need toys. They can't even really see toys. Black and white, like books or contrast cards are great because like those are really the only colors they can see at the very beginning. But one toy that I did not get because I was just like, I feel like she doesn't need that, was one of these little balls. And as she is like starting to get older, she's starting to like learn how to grab things. I didn't have one of these, and I saw so many videos of people being like, this is a game changer. And so I brought it up to my sister one day. I was like, oh, I eventually want to get like one of those little typical balls that like you constantly see every baby have. She went out, she bought this for her, and this has been the first toy that she can actually grab. She's still learning, but sometimes she can like pick this up and literally like shake it like that with her wrist. I'm like, girl, you are growing up too fast, but she loves this thing. So just fun little toys. She also has a little sloth that you pull it and it plays music, and she smiles whenever she has that. And then just some other things. A Snuggle Me. This is not a need as well. A lot of people said that like I didn't need this, and I didn't buy one. I actually got it free with a Facebook Marketplace pickup that I was doing. It's been so easy for her like to just place her down. Obviously, I monitor her in it. A boppy pillow that was given to me from someone, and that has been really great for her learning tummy time. And then I'm trying to think, there was one more thing. Oh, her bouncer chair. That has been so great. She didn't really love it the first few months, but now she just turned 3 months. She loves her chair. It's so easy. I can put her down in it, know that she's safe. She loves to just sit there and watch everyone around her. So that as well has been great. Those things have been lifesavers. Have really helped me postpartum. All right, taking a break to feed, which on that note, breastfeeding has also been so crazy. I did not realize, like I heard people say, oh, breastfeeding is hard. In my head, I was like, okay, yeah, I know breastfeeding is hard, but also like it's a natural process. Like God designed our bodies to be able to nourish our babies. Like I'm sure like it'll come more naturally. And On one end, I was shocked at how naturally it came, but on the other end, it is so hard. I remember those first few nights in the hospital, and I just like, we were having a hard time. Like, I didn't know how long she was supposed to be eating for. She was like only a few hours old and like she was barely eating. But then the nurses and everyone was like, make sure that you're constantly latching her, make sure that she's like getting milk for your supply. I remember like my first pediatrician appointment, they were like already talking to me about supplementing with formula because she wasn't back to her birth weight yet. And I was like, guys, she's only a week old. Like, she has not figured it out yet. I promise, like, she's still gaining weight. Oh my gosh, so many emotions. With that, I will say time has just really helped. Oh, let me see if she's okay. Also watching like different videos and reaching out to people has been so helpful. Just kind of hearing their experience, figuring out some different like positions for breastfeeding, all of that. When you're in the hospital, those first few nights after having a baby, definitely take advantage of the lactation consultant and the nurses that are there. I remember there was like one night I was just constantly buzzing for one of the nurses to come in just because I couldn't really get the hang of it. And I was just like, hey, can you please just come in and like help me with breastfeeding? And they had no problem at all coming in and just helping, making sure that she was latched correctly, just helping support me. So definitely take advantage of that while you're in the hospital and have access to those people. Because it is definitely so hard when you go home and you don't have that immediate access and you are just wondering if you're doing it right. So that would probably be my biggest advice. I also want to say that I was genuinely so scared to breastfeed. I, like 99% of me thought that I was going to honestly like hate breastfeeding, as crazy as that sounds. The thought of it when I was pregnant was just so daunting, and I just didn't think that I would like it. Personally, that may sound so crazy, but I have honestly grown to love it so much, as hard as it is. And so if you are like in that same position where you're genuinely like terrified to breastfeed and you feel like you're gonna hate it, definitely go into it with an open mind. There's just something, I don't know, something so empowering and cool and just like sweet knowing that I am able to like nourish my baby, if that makes sense, and I'm able to provide her with the food that she like needs, and just the bonding that we get from it is so beautiful. And every time I can just like look down at her and she looks at me and she smiles, like it is the best thing in the world. And I know that there's also women out there that have tried it and they just can't get the hang of it. And honestly, it is so frustrating thinking about the lack of support that we have with moms and breastfeeding. It's so sad that just many women can't do it as much as they want to just because of the lack of support, because it is such a challenge at first. And so that's why I definitely like highly recommend, even when you leave the hospital, like definitely look into like all of your options, just with getting that support, because it really is just the most amazing thing in the world. Just went to go make some lunch, and I had her in her bouncer, and then right when I was going to take her out to go grab my phone, we had a little bit of a blowout, which, you know, that's another real life thing. She has so many blowouts. Not so many, but like, she's a baby. She has blowouts. So that's fun. Part of our daily routine, huh? Yeah, she's laughing right now. She finds them very funny whenever I have to change her diaper. So, oh my gosh, girlfriend. All over her white onesie. I should probably say another one of my life-saving products has been the Miss Mouth Stain Treater. Highly recommend that. We've used that pretty much daily, huh? Yeah, we use that daily. You are so cute. I can't. She has just started. She smiles so big every day. But I have caught her giggling, I think like 5 times now she's done it. And it's not like full-blown giggles. It's like the start as she's learning that she can do that. So far I'm like the only person that has heard her do it. I've tried to get you to giggle for your dad before. She has yet to do it. So Sam's just waiting for the day that he gets to hear her giggle, because I just touched it. It's the most perfect sound in the world. I cried the first time she did it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. I need to go change this diaper and then I will be back. All right, new outfit. Check. Oh, we lost a sock. How she manages to do that every time, I have no clue. Okay, so little girl is gonna stay on this playmat while I eat my lunch. This little thing has been so fun. It's like a wooden jungle gym, and it won't focus for some reason on the jungle gym. But she's able to, like, I can switch out the toys, and she loves this thing. This little beggar over here. Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. All right, take two, kid. All right, we got to get this. There we go. That's what we like to see around here.